Okay, let's just get right into it. We've all moved way past the era of chatbots that just, talk. Welcome to the age of AI agents. These are autonomous systems that don't just suggest things, they actually do them. And while the whole world was busy debating ChatGPT, these agents have been quietly starting to run entire departments. So the real question is, how fast is this going to rip through the economy? So, what's the big difference here? Think about it like this. On one side, you've got generative AI. It's been an amazing co-pilot, right? It gives you suggestions, drafts ideas for you. But on the other side, that's agentic AI. This is the pilot. It's not suggesting the flight plan. It's taking the controls and actually flying the plane, executing the entire mission all by itself. And the answer to that question, how fast is this all happening? Well, economists are throwing around a number, and that number is $3 trillion. That's the projected shift in global productivity. And no, that is not a typo. That's the sheer scale of the economic wave we are about to break down. So just to be crystal clear, when we say AI agent, what we're talking about is a system that can look at its environment, make its own decisions, and take actions to achieve a goal. Honestly, you should think of it less like a piece of software you use and more like a digital employee that you can delegate an entire project to. The speed of this whole shift it's just staggering. This really isn't some gentle wave of change that we can all get used to over time. No, this is a flash flood, and the data is here to prove it. Just take a look at these numbers. Back in 2024, only about half of organizations, 55%, were really using AI. Fast forward to today, in 2026, and that number has shot up to almost 90%. We are witnessing one of the fastest, most profound tech adoptions in corporate history. And what are these agents actually doing? I mean, we're not talking about simple tasks here. We're talking about high-stakes, really complex work. They're autonomously planning multi-stop international business trips, they're managing entire supply chains in real time, and they're even conducting these incredibly detailed financial audits that used to take teams of people weeks to finish. And here's where it gets kind of crazy. This is what that looks like in practice. For one specific logistics task, something that took a skilled human about 16 minutes to complete, an AI agent now does it in just 30 seconds. That is a 32-fold increase in productivity. Just think about that. This quote from the source material really just says it all. We are not going through some slow, manageable transition. This isn't abrupt, it's an explosive change to the fundamental way that work gets done. So this $3 trillion equation, what does it actually look like on the ground? Well, it's a story with two very different sides. Incredible value creation and, at the same time, massive, massive disruption. Now, for businesses, the upside is immediate and it's really clear. Companies that are going all in on AI agents are seeing about a 5% jump in pure profitability. And this isn't just about cutting costs. It's about unlocking brand new capabilities they never had before. But, and this is the big but, here's the other side of that coin. Look at this. While these agents are helping to create around 12 million new roles, they're also transforming or straight up displacing 85 million existing jobs. The scale of this shift is it's hard to wrap your head around. So let's just lay it out side by side. The good news? Unprecedented productivity and profitability for companies. The bad news? Huge job displacement and this urgent society-wide need for people to reskill and adapt to a completely new way of working. And here's the crucial thing to understand. The entry-level white-collar market, that's who's feeling the heat first. All that repetitive knowledge work is being automated. It means agents are becoming the main work partners for senior professionals, and that is completely changing the career ladder as we know it. So, knowing all of this, you have to ask, where is it all going? Because the pace of change definitely isn't slowing down. Let's take a look at what's coming next. All right, here's what the near future is shaping up to be. We're in that 2026 adoption surge right now. But by 2027, experts are predicting the rise of what they call multi-agent systems. Basically, teams of AIs working together to handle almost all business processes. And beyond that, we're heading toward a concept called post-scarcity intelligence. So what on earth does post-scarcity intelligence actually mean? Well, to put it simply, it means the cost of doing complex thinking, of intelligence itself, is dropping to basically zero. When complex problem-solving becomes as cheap and as abundant as, say, electricity, it changes absolutely everything about our economy. And that brings us to what might be the single most important takeaway from this whole thing, and it's captured perfectly in this quote. The real threat isn't the technology itself. The threat is getting left behind. You won't be replaced by AI, but you absolutely might be replaced by someone who knows how to manage a fleet of AI agents. This economic landscape is changing faster than any of our policies can possibly keep up with. So the question you really need to be asking yourself is this: is my career agent-proof? And maybe more importantly, what am I doing, what skills am I building to manage this new reality? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so let us know in the comments.